If you operate agricultural or industrial heavy equipment and have trouble seeing behind you, stay tuned. In this video, we'll look at an effective, affordable rear view mirror and make a versatile, easily movable mount for it. Coming up right now, here on Shop Tales and Lore. Whether it's a part of your daily work or just for occasional chores, most anyone who has operated ag or construction equipment has been in situations that could have benefited from a rear view mirror. And while there's usually plenty of room to turn and see behind you in a tractor cab, a skid steer is very different. You don't get into one so much as you wear it, sort of like snug-fitting coveralls. With the safety bar down, this is about as far as I can turn to see behind me. Some higher-end models do offer mirrors and even backup cameras, but these are fairly uncommon. To minimize the risk of injuries and property damage, clearly we've got to improve on this rear visibility. After looking at several options, I was glad to find this mirror on Amazon. It's a perfect size, about 4.5 by 8 inches, with a convex face for a complete view behind the machine. The mounting bracket, a steel strap about 3/32 of an inch thick, is designed to be attached with 2 self-tapping screws. But in the case of this Bobcat S570, there's no tubing or other suitable metal in the right spot to use this method. So we started thinking about a portable mount, something that could be quickly relocated in the cab or removed altogether if needed. These extremely strong magnets turned out to be the answer. They're about 1.75 inches in diameter for a solid mounting surface and feature a threaded 1/4 inch stud for a secure hold. We'll leave links to both the magnets and mirror in the description. Full disclosure, as an Amazon associate, Shop Tales and Lore earns a small commission on purchases made through these links. There's no additional cost to you, the Amazon customer, and the program helps support our work on the channel. I want to stick the magnet to this overhead panel of the rock shield, but need a right angle bracket to do this. Rather than starting from scratch, we were able to adapt the bracket supplied with the mirror. I started by removing this 14mm nut to separate the bracket. Notice how snugly the bracket fits this ball stud that's attached to the mirror body. This could potentially damage the threads. In a minute, I'll show you a way to avoid this. Now it's time to mark the position of the hole for the magnet stud. Normally at this point I would go ahead and drill the hole, but since I want the mirror hanging down into the cab as little as possible, the point where we bend the bracket is important. For some added insurance, I'll wait to drill this hole until we shape the bracket into its final form. The bracket is soft steel, so we definitely don't need heat to bend it. Any sturdy machinist's vise with sharp jaws will do just fine. I started it by hand and then formed the basic 90 with a few hammer taps. After tweaking the alignment just a bit, I headed over to the drill press. Here's the tip I mentioned earlier. Anytime you need to drill a through hole for a threaded fastener, size the hole about 1/64 to 1/32 of an inch larger than the screw or bolt. This gives a nice slip fit that won't damage the threads. Here, a letter K drill at about 280 thousandths of an inch was perfect for this 1/4 inch stud. And speaking of handy tips like this, if you're a serious do-it-yourselfer or home workshop enthusiast looking for a variety of helpful content in one place, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified whenever we release a new video. And if we've helped you today, please take a moment to like, share, and comment below. It helps these videos reach more folks, and your comments help others as well. Thanks again. Now back to our project. A little quick deburring of the hole and we're ready for assembly. I attached the magnet first, tightening it snugly but not excessively, then rejoined the bracket with the mirror. Now let's try it out. I'm really happy with the fit and function. The big magnet holds everything securely in place, and our modified bracket holds the assembly as close as possible to the roof so that the mirror doesn't interfere with getting in or out of the cab. I was a little concerned about whether the machine's normal vibration would distort the image in the mirror, but it turns out that's not a problem. The reflection is stable and clear even while driving over some pretty rough terrain at higher speeds. And the convex mirror gives a wide-angle view that allows the operator to see most anything that would even remotely be a safety hazard. I didn't realize how much I needed this extra visibility until we installed the mirror. Hey, thanks for watching. Here are links to a couple of other outdoor power equipment videos you might find useful. And be sure to visit our homepage for a wide variety of other DIY and home workshop content.